All right. Here we are. Sorry about that, getting some stuff in the background ready. But if you've been watching me, you know I'm always late. Man. All right, let me make sure you guys can hear me. Let's see. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me here. All right, perfect. Yep, and the music and everything's going. Organize my desk a little bit here. And we'll get this going. Just figured, you know, leave you guys listening to music instead of seeing my ugly mug. Making sure my audios are set here. And I'm gonna turn off my browser because I'm gonna, you know, try to do something a little bit different here tonight and try to play a little bit of videos in the background on some of these, so at least you guys have something to watch out while I'm talking, but I don't want to get copyright strikes. So how's everybody's week? Hopefully y'all have had a good week. Hopefully y'all's week was a little bit better than mine and not as jam-packed. And hopefully you guys were able to get things accomplished. You know what? Real quickly, how come nobody told me that Cobra Kai was actually really good? You know, I didn't watch this when it first came out on YouTube years ago. And I just binged 3 seasons of Cobra Kai. I did. I sat through 3 seasons of Cobra Kai. You know, because I figured I'd give it a try. In reality, I was looking for a show that was only 30 minutes long, because I didn't have that much time. And I was on Netflix and I saw Cobra Kai popped up. And what ended up happening was I was gonna sit down for 30 minutes before I got started with, you know, with what I had to do. And after the first episode, I was in. It hooked me in. And before I knew it, I had already watched 4 episodes by the end. So how come nobody told me? Nobody's ever told me that Cobra Kai was actually really good. Before I knew it, I was all nostalgic on the Karate Kid, and you know, in a matter of a few days. Now, granted, the seasons are only 10 episodes long, but in a matter of a few days, I binged all 3 seasons, and apparently the new season's coming out in December. Oh, what is it? December 30th? I think it's when the new season's coming out, or December 31st. I think that's what Netflix said the new season's coming out. But anyways, yeah, I was watching it. I was all nostalgic about it. You know, and after binging all 3 seasons, I had my highs, I had my lows. I was, you know, literally rooting for Johnny for some reason, which it kind of painted a different light, because you kind of get his story this time around of everything that happened in the movies. Now, whether you like to admit it or not, both Johnny and Daniel are basically the same people. I mean, they're not the same people about the way they go about things, but as far as like their motives, and in the first 2 seasons, I was like, dude, it wasn't even the first 2 seasons. The first few episodes, I was in this, I'm like, you guys are just completely misunderstanding and holding on to a grudge for like over 30 years. But anyways, I ended up watching it, and it was pretty good. I can't wait for season 4 to come out. Like I said, I was feeling really nostalgic while I was watching this, and at certain points, I mean, I had a tear coming down my eye in certain episodes, to be honest with you. But that could have all been the nostalgia. But I'm kind of glad that season 3, I'm not going to spoil anything here. I'm kind of glad the way that season 3 ended the way it ended, because that's what I was kind of looking for throughout the whole entire time that I was watching this. And that's what I was wanting the whole entire time. And every time like an episode would end, I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's just a misunderstanding between you guys. But anyways, so really glad that it ended. Season 3 ended the way it did, and it wasn't differently, and it wasn't. Anyways, I'm not gonna spoil anything here for anybody who hasn't seen it at this point. But if you haven't seen it, go on Netflix and watch Cobra Kai. If you haven't seen any of the Karate Kid movies, watch those first, because a lot of it is in there, and you'll get one point of view in the movies, and then here you're getting a second point of view, and it adds a lot more, and a lot of in-betweens from the movies. So, like I said, if you haven't watched it, go on Netflix, watch it. If you haven't watched the movies, go watch them, and make sure that you then come here and let me know what y'all thought. Man, my glasses are dirty. All right, so I'm gonna try to keep my PlayStation news for tonight. Actually, I'm gonna try to keep all my news for tonight short. Gonna try to not go on long rants like I normally do. But I figured, why not? Let's start with PlayStation news. Now, I'm not gonna go back into the whole restock. I think that by now most people already know that certain restocks happen in certain places. You know what? Let's go ahead and cut into this, and then we'll talk about it. And of course, my web browser. It's like every week. Let's see. There we go. All right, I'm gonna zoom in on this a little bit. Can I zoom in on this? Okay. So we'll go ahead and start real quick with PlayStation restocks. This week, I think today, GameStop had some walk-in bundles. On Wednesday morning, Target did a small drop that probably got bought out by a whole bunch of bots. I was there trying to buy me a PlayStation 5, but I had so many errors and so many errors trying to check out, and had to keep reloading the page and had to keep reloading the cart. But it seems like either the bots got them or people were faster at it than I was. So no luck for me on a PlayStation 5 this Wednesday. Walmart had a drop, I believe, and Best Buy had a small drop as well. I think GameStop did either Tuesday or Wednesday. They did online orders, and then they did all walk-ins again today. So just keep trying it out from here. With the holidays coming up, there's more than likely going to be more drops starting now, since everybody's doing their Black Friday deals and all that stuff. So keep an eye out on it. Make sure you go on Twitter and follow some of the Twitter pages. I believe one of them is PS5 Stock. Follow them. They're doing pretty good. I think that's who I follow, and they're doing. You know what? Let me look it up real quick so I can give you the correct people who I'm following on Twitter. Yeah, it would help if I go under the correct account. So follow Jake Randall if you don't know who he is. He's a YouTuber and a streamer, I believe. So follow him, Jake Randall, and then also follow PS5 stock updates, because they said Costco did a drop this week as well. So if you're still looking for a PS5 or a console, follow them. All right, so let's start here. So this week, the PlayStation State of Play. I didn't get to watch it live as it was happening because I had something going on, but I'll be honest with you, I watched it afterwards, and you know what? Let me go to this other page because I think this page is a little bit better. And this is from comingsoon.net. So I wasn't thrilled. I wasn't overly excited with everything that they dropped or they showed at the State of Play. They had this video, this game Deathverse. I have no idea what it's about, but it says it's a multiplayer melee survival game from developer Super Trick Games, and it's gonna be releasing on PS5 and PS4. I saw it. I wasn't 100% excited over it. Maybe when I play, maybe if I play it, maybe, but I'm not sure. Then we had this other game here. Let me pause this. Then we had this other game here, OFK. Now, I watched this and I'm still not understanding what the heck this game is. I'm not understanding what the whole game has to do or what it is or whatever. But I guess it's coming to PS4, PS5. But again, I wasn't thrilled on that. Same thing with Bugnax. If you guys have played, I think this came out already on the PS5, and this is an update that's coming to the PS5. So let me know if this game's actually any good in the comments. Now this, I watched Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. This I was a little excited for, maybe, just because of the trailer. I'm not 100% sure, and I wonder if this is gonna be a VR game. I don't remember if it said or not, but the trailer looked pretty good, and it looks like it'll be a decent game. I played the first Five Nights at Freddy, and I think that's the only one. No, I played the second one too. So this one looks different than anything else that Five Nights at Freddy's has done. So I was a little like, okay, maybe I can do this. I know my daughter's starting to play Five Nights at Freddy's, so maybe this will be something to look forward to. Death's Door, again, not sure what that is. If you guys are excited about that. And then the only other two games that I said that I can see myself playing is King of Fighters. I can see myself playing King of Fighters. I've played King of Fighters I think since the very first game, or if not the second at least, at the bare minimum. So if you guys are excited to see King of Fighters, you know, let me know, because I'm not 100% sure. I saw the graphics and they look different. Oh, I need to pause these other things. Here we go. Yeah, I kept all these on. There you go. So yeah, so I saw the graphics. It looks a little bit different than the other King of Fighter games that I've played, but I might play this. I like fighting games, so I might play this. This might be one of the only ones that I think that I was kind of thinking that I might do. Same thing with this other one, this Kart Rider Drift. That looked pretty good as well, kind of like a Mario Kart for PlayStation. And I think we've been there before with PlayStation trying to do things like this. Give me a second. But anyway, so this is from a third-party company anyway, so it's not like Sony's doing it. But it looked pretty good. So this might be another one that I might try out and I might play. And this is coming to PS4, PC, and Xbox One in 2022. And then it says that there will also be a beta on December 8th. The PC version is still listed for 2021, so supposedly that's unclear, and then unclear when it'll come out. And then there was this other First Class Trouble. Not really digging into that. I didn't care for it. Star Ocean: The Divine Force. Let me pause this one. Star Ocean: The Divine Force. Now I saw this and I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm really not. I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna play, and I'm not 100% sure if this is something that I would play. So let me know. And then Little Devil Inside also. That was the last game announced. Like I said, I wasn't 100% thrilled with everything that was announced on the State of Play this week. The most that I would see myself playing definitely is King of Fighters, but I guess I could try out Kart Racer and the Five Nights at Freddy's. These other ones I'm not 100% sure, but let me know in the comments. So let's move on real quick. Let me take a drink. I'm sorry. Okay, so the PlayStation Plus games for November have been announced, so make sure that this is your last weekend to be able to get the October PlayStation Plus games. So make sure you go get those. But the games have been announced, and if you still haven't seen or heard, it's gonna be Knockout City. Now this game has been out for a while, and I got it on the PC when it first came out, but I still haven't played it. I think Epic Games gave this out for free or something like that, and I got it, but I haven't played it. It looks interesting. So, and I don't really do a lot of PC gaming, so with it coming to the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, I can probably see myself playing this a little bit. If you guys have already been playing Knockout City, let me know in the comments and how you guys feel about it and what you think about the game. Also, this game, First Class Trouble. Is it? Yeah, so First Class Trouble, that's coming out as well. Not 100% sure on that game. Then you got Kingdoms of Amalur. I don't know anything about this game. Really, I have to enter my date of birth. So anyways, I don't know anything about this game, but let me know what you guys think about this if you guys have already played it. I'm not a big RPG guy, so if this is an RPG, this is one of those that I might not. I'll get it because it's PlayStation Plus, but I might not be playing it. Then for PlayStation VR, this was announced earlier in the month that there was going to be about 3 different games for VR coming, and Persistence. So if you guys have VR, this is going to be coming next month. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, that's also going to be coming for VR next month. Again, another enter date of birth, which I'm not going to do right now. And then Until You Fail, or Until You Fall, I'm sorry, that's also coming to VR. And I haven't played any of these games. I don't have PlayStation VR. I'm not big in the VR gameplay. So you guys let me know if you've played these before and you already know what it is and what they're like, or if this is something new that you haven't played. If you're looking forward to them, let me know in the comments. So that's everything that's coming to PlayStation Plus in November. So make sure you guys get those October games before they leave the store. All right, let's move on. So something really cool and really good that I've been looking for, and I've wanted for a while now, which is Apple Music, and it's now going to be available on the PS5. A little upset that it's not coming to the PlayStation Plus, or not PlayStation Plus, but PlayStation 4. Sorry, I'm having to turn off some background tasks here. So a little upset that it's not coming to PlayStation 4, at least that it's not on PlayStation 4. I saw these rumors starting early last month in September that there was a possibility that Apple Music was coming to the PlayStation. So it's now been confirmed as of October 27th. Apple Music is on PlayStation now, on the PlayStation 5. So, and I believe Spotify was the only other option you had before. So for people like me who have Apple Music, this will be good because now I can play my games and play my music in the background as well, especially on certain games that, you know, I just don't care too much for the soundtrack. But anyways, or you know what? And I don't have a PlayStation 5, so hopefully they bring this for the PlayStation 4. But for the PlayStation 5, you know what this would allow me to do is, if I'm thinking of it correctly, it'll allow me to play Gran Turismo and live stream with music playing in the background, because I can just play, you know, copyright-free music instead of playing Gran Turismo with no music on. At least I'll be able to have some music in the background. So for all you guys that have been looking forward to this, that is my PlayStation news for this week. Apple Music is out, so if you have Apple Music, go ahead and download that and get it on your PlayStation 5 if you're lucky enough to have a PlayStation 5. Make sure you get your October PlayStation Plus games. This is the last weekend to download them, with the new PlayStation Plus for November coming out next week. And then let me know what you guys also thought about the state of play that was done on October 27th. Put it in the comments. All right, let's move on. So, okay, so I've been contemplating for the last couple of days whether I want to cover this or not. I've been contemplating whether I need to cover it, whether I'm done covering it, but news just keep coming and coming out. So here we go. Zoom in a little bit. News just keep coming out, and I figured I'll go ahead and just give you guys an update. So as of right now, Caitlyn Jenner is backing Dave Chappelle. Caitlyn Jenner came out and says, where's the tweet? Dave Chappelle's 100% right. This isn't about the LGBTQ movement. It's about the woke cancel culture run amok, trying to silence free speech. We must never yield or bow to those who wish to stop us from speaking our minds. And I agree. I agree. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about cancel culture trying to stop free speech. Now, Caitlyn Jenner has came out and sided with Dave Chappelle, and apparently the community is split on whether she should be supporting Dave Chappelle. Some people from the community, LGBTQ community, are supporting her, saying, you know, good for you. And then other people are canceling her or trying to cancel her, saying she comes from a position of privilege. And then here you have Piers Morgan saying that, you know, just basically clapping Caitlyn Jenner and giving her props for speaking her mind. But like I said, you have people that are saying that she comes from a position of privilege and that she has no reason to be speaking. And let me see, I think it's in here. I think this is the article. Let me make sure. If anybody knows how to highlight on Google Chrome so I can come back to these articles later on, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea how to highlight, and I would like to be able to highlight certain portions so I don't have to keep scrolling through here. Okay, here we go. So Jenner added, "We must never yield or bow to those who wish to stop us from speaking our minds." That's what her tweet said, accusing the former Olympic. Her statement divided social media users. Her statement divided social media users, with some accusing the former Olympic decathlete Sorry, give me a second. All right, sorry about that. I heard something on the background there. All right, so back to this. Her statement divided social media users, with some accusing the former Olympic decathlete of speaking from a position of privilege. It's quite an utterly privileged position you're in to say you're not affected by the blatantly transphobic things David said in his special. Now, okay, and they continue. We're not canceling David, rather we're holding him accountable for what he said. Listen, I said it before, I've said it in the other coverages that I've done of this. Listen, everybody's gonna get something different out of this. Everything that Dave Chappelle said, yes, they were jokes, but there are different undertone meanings to everything. And I think most of the people who are speaking on this haven't even watched the full special. They haven't seen the whole entire thing. And if they haven't seen it, then how can you open your mouth and say something about it? I say go watch it and then see if you could actually understand what he is trying to convey and the messages that he's trying to convey. Now, are they jokes? Yes. Did he say some things that are that you could consider transphobic? Maybe. I don't. That's up to you guys to decide. I'm not going to decide that for you. but Caitlyn Jenner is backing him up. I agree. Is she in a position of privilege? Maybe. She's you know, she's rich. She was named Woman of the Year. So is she in a position of privilege to say what she's saying? Sure, but then why are you guys trying to cancel her? She's part of your community. So wouldn't you be accepting of her personal views instead of trying to cancel her? But I'm gonna leave that there. You tell me what you think. So I'm gonna continue, because now the trans employee who was fired by Netflix says that they do not want the Chappelle special taken down. And here's what they're saying. Former Netflix program manager B Pagels Minor was let go earlier this month for sharing confidential, commercially sensitive information outside the company. That was published in a Bloomberg article. And then the article allegations in a Bloomberg article and allegations they have denied. Pagels Minor has stated that they believe Chappelle's special should still be available on the streamer's platform amid backlash over comments he made about transgender women in the special. And then let's see, Pagel, and then this is some of the other people that were there as well. Audacity's channel, Pagels Minor said on the Let's Go There with Shirai Ryan podcast. Okay, so she went on the podcast and said, so that's one of the things that I think has been most misconstrued. People who talk about wanting the concept to come down were pretty much all external individuals. They were not internal Netflix employees. One of the things that happens when you're on Netflix employees is that you understand the cultural value of Netflix. Taking down the special was not a demand from the internal team, because that would have went against the cultural values of Netflix. The ask was always quite simply, how the heck we lower the amount of harm that this type of content creates. There's a few different ways to do that. One aspect is to make sure that you're actually creating a trans affirming content. The second thing is also potentially ensuring that people understood the content in this special would be considered transphobic or homophobic, so people are aware these are all reasonable demands. Now, I don't have a problem if you want to put something at the beginning of the TV. I think it's stupid, or the show, right? I think it's stupid. I think like all these little inserts that have been added to certain movies, you know, to let people know that there's sensitive, you know, material that is no longer part of this modernized world or whatever, or something in those realms. I think that's the most idiotic thing that anybody can put on anything. And it's because of this butthurt generation that we're having to do that. If people don't understand that TV content is fictional, right? Then why are you watching it? Go back to school, learn something, understand the world. Everybody has a different point of view. If you need something at the beginning of a show to tell you, hey, this is gonna hurt you, or this is gonna hurt your feelings, then you have no concept of the real world. That is an American way of viewing the world, that you feel privileged, that you need that. The rest of the world doesn't care. To be honest with you, the majority of the people don't care. The majority of the people don't give a damn about the sexual orientations of people and genderizing. They just want to go on about their business and go on about their days and be done with it. So again, I don't want to hear this whole, you know, oh, we don't want the special taken down. I understand that maybe the person who was originally fired doesn't want that, but the rest of the community wants that. They want the special taken down. I don't think that they should take it down. I don't think it should ever be taken down. It's considered free speech, like Caitlyn Jenner said, and people are allowed to free speech. You just don't have to listen to it if you choose not to, but that's on you. So I'm going to continue also, because another person that was very big on the activists for the Dave Chappelle, and they were out there walking with, you know, the rest of the movement trying to cancel this. And this person was out there in all white. Anyways, I'm not gonna go through this, because I'm gonna tell you, she's been called out. She's been called out because of her tweets in the past against Asians and other ethnic groups. And I'm not gonna get too deep onto it here because her whole excuse, what's her name, Ashley Marie Preston, her whole excuse is that because she's part of the marginalized community that she is able to you know, call out and say what she can. So she's basically you know, excusing her tweet. She's practically not taking account. So you can't try to cancel people for what they say, but then you're okay saying with what you say. So I'm gonna go to this tweet here, which kind of highlights some of the things that Ashley Marie Preston has said in the past and how this is something that should come back to bite her in the butt. And if you're part of cancel culture, you should be wanting to cancel her. So if you're willing to come after Caitlyn Jenner, you should be willing to come out and come back and try to cancel Ashley Marie Preston. You should. You can't say cancel Caitlyn Jenner for backing Dave Chappelle, which is basically just backing free speech. But then you don't want to say the same thing about Ashley Marie Preston. Now, again, I don't really care. Ashley Marie Preston might have said some of these things. It's free speech. She's allowed to say it. I'm not going to say to cancel her. I'm not going to read all of this, but I can see that you guys can see that one there. But I'm going to go to this other one, which are some of her past tweets. And you can look at some of this, right? And I'll read, you know what? I'll read a couple of these. Asian hoes act like they won't get karate chopped. They mother throat. What is this hoe start staring at? Mind your beeswax. Now I'm trying to censor myself on some of the stuff that I'm reading. Latino and Asian businesses need to stop being rude and disrespectful, effing disrespectful. And I know it's a lot to ask in CA, California, but speak effing English too. Now, I don't know about you, and I understand that English is the adopted language of the United States, but there's just as many Spanish-speaking people here. So why don't you learn a second language? Why don't you learn a second language? That's all I'm gonna say. It doesn't have to be English. It could be Mandarin, could be Japanese, could be French. I mean, you glorize English, and it's fine that you speak one language, but most multilingual people have to think in two languages, and they're able to speak in two different languages, and they're able to have conversations in two different languages, and they're able to switch it just like that, back and forth. What can you do? Speak English and bad English? No, wait, what can you do? Speak bad English and badder English? Ooh, I just said badder. So what can you do? But anyways, I'll keep going. Another darn Asian almost hit me while crossing. What the F is this with y'all and darn vehicles? I have an idea. And then they put a link there. And then this, she continues, this Asian N in Subway got fat ass. He almost looked like bitch from behind. Just broke my phone on this Asian bee's head. I have Asian friends, but they some mother effing weirdo, hashtag weirdo sometimes. Almost got hit by an Asian in a BMW as I crossed the street. Yes, I know what you mean, but the important thing is that we didn't say it. So I'm gonna stop. Anyways, I suggest you go and read some of these tweets. But like I was saying before, if you want to cancel Caitlyn Jenner for free speech, then you should want to cancel Ashley Marie Preston. Just saying. Just saying. And for those of y'all who don't know, she was completely dressed in white during the Netflix media walkout and made a big scene and big thing about it. And she was one of the main speakers about that. And I think she was also one of the ones that co-sponsored the walkout, or was helping with the walkout to organize it. I shouldn't say co-sponsor, co-organized the walkout. So again, you know, everybody's entitled to free speech, but some of the stuff that she says on here, that's hate speech, just to say. And this is just a few of the tweets. She's got others. But if you know, if you don't want to cancel her, then keep your mouth shut about what Dave Chappelle said, and keep your mouth shut about Caitlyn Jenner, you know, agreeing with Dave Chappelle and backing him. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So let's move on from here. All right, let me take a quick drink. All right, so today, was it today or yesterday? Today. I heard it today. So it might have been today. So the Biden administration is looking to pay illegal families who were separated during the Trump administrations as much as $450,000 per person, not per family, per person, up to $1 million. I believe that's what it said. So I'll read a little bit of this just so you guys can get a little bit of information. So the Wall Street Journal broke news that the Biden administration is looking to settle with immigrant families who were separated from their children during the Trump administration's zero tolerance policy, which it later abandoned and judge halted, ordering reunifications of the families. So, and I believe that was halted in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember if this article actually goes that deep into this. But anyways, right now, the dollar amounts remain under discussion, but one person with knowledge of the negotiation said payouts could total $450,000 per person, with some families potentially receiving $1 million. The U.S. government took more than 3,000 children away from the parents along the Mexican border in May and June of 2018, the peak of Trump's zero tolerance prosecution efforts. Department of Homeland Security officials said the total number taken while Trump was in office exceeds 5,500. In most cases, the children were separated from the parents by border agents and sent to government shelters, while their mothers and fathers were jailed to face prosecution for entering the country illegally. Now, I could sit here and tell you, of course, the Republicans are against this, the Democrats are for it. I could go into that. I'm not going to go into that because at the end of the day, you guys most likely already know that all the Republicans are going to be against this and the Democrats are going to be pushing this. But my whole thing is, right, you entered the country illegally. And I understand it's a shit. It's a, you know what? Excuse my language. It is intolerable and it's unbelievable that families were separated. And I never agreed with the separation of families. But I do know that while they separated certain children, they also found that some of these children weren't even there with their biological parents. And some of these children were also going to be trafficked by coyotes, which a lot of these children that come over the border illegally with supposed parents do end up getting trafficked. I feel bad for the ones who are coming here, for the parents who are coming here to try to get a better life for themselves and their children in order for them to have a better future. I feel bad that something like this completely happened. But you're talking about giving $450,000 per person when we can't even take care of our own. We have a homelessness problem. We have a vet homelessness problem. You're talking about people who have gone to war, who are now living in the streets, that, you know, fought for us, lost limbs for us, suffer from PTSD, you know, and they're living in the streets because they have either mental issues or nobody that can care for them or cares for them. And we have a huge homelessness problem. Look at California, for instance, and here we are about to pay $450,000 per person. Now, when your administration came in earlier this year, You said you were going to give the people $2,000, but you couldn't even give them that. You couldn't even give them that. You said that you were going to be working on reparations, but we're working on reparations for illegal families that came here. And like I said, I feel bad for them and I feel terrible for them, but we need to take care of our American people first. You have been talking about reparations for African Americans, and what about Indians? Reparations, and I shouldn't say Indians, and Native Americans, and that's probably also an incorrect word to use, so let me know. But we haven't given them reparations either. But we're about to give $450,000 to people who came here illegally because of mental well, you know what? And I shouldn't even say mental language. I should say because they were separated at the border. And if you don't think that when this goes to the courts, if it goes to the courts aren't also going to award mental anguish, you know what? I think this is something that just needs to happen in the court system and needs to be handled by the court system. And the federal government shouldn't be getting involved in saying, hey, this is what we need to give them because we feel bad. And I don't even think you're doing it because you feel bad. I think you're doing it based on a conversation that you had with the predominantly Black caucus a few months ago, where you're literally warning them that in the future, they're going to have to work with Latinos regardless. And that was a very racist conversation, I believe. And people can say that you're missing the context, Eric. I am not missing the context. I went back and read the transcripts. The context does not change. The context, even if you read the whole thing, the context does not change. Biden said some racist shit in that conversation, and I apologize for my language, and I might bleep that out, but Biden said some racist things in that conversation where he's basically telling Black people, you're screwed, because in a few years, I think it's like another 20 years time or 10 years time or something like that, or by 2042 or something like that, that the Black people are going to be dealing with a predominantly Latino community. If this is what you're doing in order to get that Latino vote, this should tell every person in the United States of America, stop paying your taxes. Stop paying your taxes. Because if we haven't been able to play, and I'm not a big supporter of reparations because things of the past have already happened, and we need to find ways to move forward. And I don't think reparations is a way to move forward. And I worked on a project a while back ago that I thought could be a possible way to be able to find people who were of enslaved ancestry to be able to pay them reparations. And I worked on that project, but there's a long way to go. It's a long way to go because there's a lot of African American families who are privileged. Just like there's a lot of Native American families who are also privileged. So there's a long way to go and a lot of things that have to happen. And I believe that's also what you said, that you would start working on this. The Biden administration said that you would look into it to see how we can do reparations. But let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest. This is a political ploy because at the end of the day, you know that in another 10, 20, 30 years, the United States of America, it's either going to be predominantly Latino or Hispanic, or it's going to be predominantly mixed. And this is what this is your way to start trying to buy, right, votes. At least that's the way I'm taking it. That's the way I'm taking it. Because if you cannot provide reparations for other groups that have been marginalized, and like I said, I feel bad for these families. I do. I feel bad for these families. And you should, you know what, at most, you should let them stay here. The ones who are actual true families, you should give them visas to stay here in a path to citizenship. Because I believe right now, the only thing you do is give them 3 years of amnesty to be able to stay here and work. And then after that, their 3-year visa expires. But if you're able to research and find out these families' histories and believe that the people that were separated, right, the people in the families that were separated, if you can find out that these were true families, then give them a path to citizenship. Give them a 100% path to citizenship. Reparations of $450,000, you know what? Give them a little bit. But $450,000, if you can't even, that's gonna tell me to go across the border and come back across, and hopefully y'all separate me and my family so I can get $450,000. But you know what? That's no longer active, so it no longer applies. But either way, at the end of the day, figure something out other than $450,000 when we have to take care of our own people. And like I said, we have a homelessness problem in the United States of America. Look at California and how bad California has gotten. And let's figure out our homelessness problem first and take care of our vets. Take care of our veterans who have fought in the war for the freedoms and the privileges that us as Americans have. Let me know in the comments. Woo! Now I gotta calm down after that one. I went overly happy. I don't even know what I said. I just went off the dome there. Oh man. Hopefully I don't get a lot of hate. Anyways, let's move on to let's move on to something a little bit. Oh no, this one isn't even that much better, but it is faster. And I kind of wanted to pick something around Halloween and keep the Halloween theme since it is the last live stream for me, and it is gonna be Halloween this Sunday. So in order to keep that stream, I found this article that came out on October 14th, and it's talking about the Beetlejuice movie. Now, this person says Beetlejuice sucks. Actually, I promise it's much worse than you remember. And this is written by Catherine J. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Egoe? I promise it's much worse than you remember by Catherine J. Egoe. Look, I'm very bad at pronunciation of words to begin with, and names even worse, so I'm sorry if I butchered it. But anyways, this person says, and I'm gonna read some of this because I don't want my words or her or their words. I shouldn't say her. I shouldn't assume their word. This person's words to be taken out of context. They say, I never liked Beetlejuice. There, I said it. I acknowledge that this is a classic 80s comedy, one of Tim Burton's breakout hits as a director, and a vehicle for Michael Keaton to just go full-on bonkers in the best way. I'm not trying to take that away from you, I promise. But it's also true that parts of it have aged badly, and that some parts were always bad. The cast mercifully is not one of those parts. Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, Catherine O'Hara, and Winona Ryder give it their all, alongside Jeffrey Jones, who's now a registered sex offender, which is one of the elements that's aged poorly. Now I'm gonna stop there real quick. Why does that matter? Why does that matter? We're talking about characters that they portrayed on screen. So I understand that it personally, in personal life, right? Might be a sex offender, a registered sex offender. That doesn't mean that the film aged poorly because their portrayal of a character, but whatever, we'll continue. Keaton's Beetlejuice absolutely makes the movie. It's unbelievable that he improvised much of his role as the supernatural bio-exorcist. His ad-libs are the cherry on top of a wildly inventive plot and a clever subversion of the classic ghost story. And that's true, he actually ad-libbed a lot of those lines. Still, there are problems. There are few non-white characters, and the only queer-coded one, Otho, is a bitchy interior designer. Groundbreaking. Anyways, I'll continue. You know what? In the fact that there's few non-white characters, does that even matter? Does that matter? Do you just want to see a role go to a person of color just so it can have a person of color? Don't we already have plenty of tokens in plenty of movies? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't want a token character. I want a fleshed out character. Does it matter whether that character is white, Black, Hispanic, Asian, or any other race that there may be out there. Just saying, doesn't really matter as long as the character is nicely fleshed out. Otho is an upgrade to the secondary villain once he starts to steal the How to Be Dead book from the House Meek ghost couple and conducts an amateur exorcism that nearly destroys them. To punish Otho, Beetlejuice dresses him in a powder blue suit. Everyone else gets physically harmed or killed, but obviously for Otho, bad fashion is a fate worse than death. Dude, that was just a comedy skit. That was a comedy part. That was a comedy part. Here, let's watch a little bit of this. I can't play the audio because I don't want to get copyright strike, but let's see a little bit of this, you know, because I remember this. I'll continue reading while this goes on. And that's not to mention the movie's two most troubling aspects. One of which, and let me zoom in for you guys here. There you go. And I'll go back. And that's not to mention that the movie's two most troubling aspects, one of which is the subtext that if you die by suicide, you become a civil servant working at an undead version of the DMV, potentially for eternity. Miss Argentina jokes about her little accident, which are slash wrist, and that's nothing to joke about, but it's still part of the movie, and I believe this movie's a comedy. I don't know. I'll be on, you know, I'll continue. I'm not gonna go there just yet. And caseworker Juno, the incredible Silva Sydney, blows cigarette smoke from a gash in her throat. Amid all this hilarity about death, the teenage Lydia begins to, which is Winona Ryder, begins to experience actual suicide ideation, and it's glossed over, easily resolved with a single encouraging conversation. Now, a lot of what this person says here, I will agree that there's deeper undertones to it. Most kids aren't going to understand it. And as you watch it when you get older, and for the people who do understand it, right, they would know that those are undertones that are stylistic in order to get people to think. I know when I watched this, when I was younger, I didn't get any of it. I thought it was just a Beetlejuice movie, and, you know, it was just another comedy, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go too deep into it. But as I got older, I started understanding the deeper undertones. When I was a teenager, I understood the deeper undertones of this movie, and it got me thinking of certain things behind it. And I believe that's what they were going for. Now, you know, do people need better, you know, do people need to have stronger conversations with their kids on some of these things? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to go that deep into this. The most regrettable move, though, is to make Beetlejuice an actual sex predator for the point. Did I mess that up? Anyway, so I'll continue. I'll continue here. The most regrettable move, though, is to make Beetlejuice an actual sex predator, far past the point of simply indicating he's a bad guy. He assaults Barbara Midland, which is Gina Davis, National Treasure Gina Davis, when he meets her. In fact, he's gleefully lascivious every time he meets a woman, living or dead. He hits on and tries to marry Lydia, who's a teenager. The Beetlejuice musical makes her 15. In an earlier, much darker movie script, it's made explicit that he wants to sleep with her, and she seems to be into him for a while before he tries to assault her. Now, yes, that's an underwhelming and take on the movie, a different take on the movie if you think of it in that way. But I believe the final version of the movie, I believe and I haven't seen this movie in a while, but I believe that Beetlejuice needed to marry Lydia in order to get out of the world of the living, or not the living, but get out of the world of the undead, so he can come to the world of the living. If I'm wrong, correct me on that. And I believe that's the only reason that he needed to marry Lydia to begin with anyways. Now, whether there's deeper undertones or darker undertones to it, sure. Sure, there's darker undertones. I mean, let's be honest. For all we know, Beetlejuice could have been a pedophile in his path, or maybe he's just a very flirty guy. We don't know that. Now, does the movie make him into a pedophile? I don't know. I don't think it does. I think it just makes him into this weird, kooky character that does whatever he wants whenever he wants, and he, you know, is he sexually attracted to women? Yeah, he's attracted. Can we even say that word on YouTube? I don't know. So I might bleep that out. But does he try to assault her? I don't remember the movie. Let me know in the comments. I don't remember the movie that well. I haven't watched it in a few years. But I remember that's the only reason he needed to marry Lydia, was just to be able to get out of the world of the undead or the dead. Anyway, so they go on. Rewatching as an adult, the less savory subtext is immediately clear. But while it might seem clever and satirical to the adult viewer, it's alarming to show someone too young to know better. I think I now understand why, when I watched Beetlejuice for the first time at 13, the movie left me feeling oddly unsettled in a way I couldn't fully articulate. What if Lydia hadn't been saved at the very last second? I don't want to get married to a creepy old horn dog. Is that something I'm to worry about? Look, for all we know, he could be a creepy old horn dog because he's been stuck dead for millennia. I don't know, and he just wants to get out. But that's just me talking crap because I just want to talk crap. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's just a freaking movie. To my point, and this person continues, to my point, Beetlejuice adaptations have tried to recast the partnership's relationship. The late 80s cartoon of the same name makes Beetlejuice and Lydia best friends, not maybe lovers. And the Broadway musical made big effort to modernize the story. It does keep the I'm just doing it for the green card wedding plot line in there, but also plays up to the chummy banter between Lydia and portrays the undead pest as less threatening. Will all this new context be enough to stop fans from watching the original film? Probably not. When my daughter's old enough, definitely older than 13, I'll let her watch this film if she wants. But there'll be some contextualization about the lack of sensitivities in 80s films, and a lot of pausing explaining, yes, you can get married in a red dress if you want. No, you won't have to get married to a 600-year-old ghost. So there you go, right? This is this person said it right here. There's going to be some contextualization about the lack of sensitivity in 80s films. And I said that earlier. I don't understand why we need to have this contextualization or anything. Look, when I watched this film when I was a young kid, I didn't get any of this. As I got older, I started understanding certain undertones and deeper undertones behind this film. Now, when I was a kid, I'll be honest, I was scared of Beetlejuice. I used to hate Beetlejuice. I thought he was one of the most scariest people on the screen, on TV, cinema, whatever. I didn't even watch the cartoons when I was a kid. I didn't start watching the cartoons until I was in my teens, because when I was a child, when this movie first came out and I first saw it, I was scared of Beetlejuice. Now, my daughter, I've been wanting her to watch the movie because I love this movie nowadays, but again, I haven't seen it in a few years. I want her to watch this film. I want her to watch the film, but she sees the cover, right? And she sees Beetlejuice on it, and she says, no, he's scary, I don't want to watch it. And that's fine. I'm not going to force her to watch it. Am I going to contextualize the film? No. I hope that I have done a good job parenting, that when she gets older, she understands these undertones and how a lot of this is either to see if people can get the message behind certain things, even though they're put in a comedic way, right? And understand that there's darker backgrounds and histories to all these characters that you meet, especially like you say, the person who cut their wrist, or the lady who slit her throat, or how about the football team that ended up in the land of the dead or the undead. I don't remember. I have to go back and watch the film now. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't have to contextualize anything to my daughter unless she asks questions. And right now, she doesn't like Beetlejuice because she's seen the cover and she doesn't like the way the cover looks. So she equates it to being a scary movie. I thought so when I was a kid. I thought I was scared of Beetlejuice when I first saw it. So maybe she's thinking the same thing. And as she gets older, I definitely won't be waiting till she's over 13 to watch this movie. Hopefully next year she'll watch it. I haven't offered it this year, so maybe we'll watch it this year. But again, everybody has their own opinions. Everybody can do whatever they want. Was Beetlejuice a predator? I don't know. I don't freaking know, and nor do I care. It's a freaking movie, and you take it however you want. If you think I'm wrong, let me know why you think I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. And let's move on from here. All right, so try to end tonight in a Halloween type of mood. I was trying to find something happy. Give me a second. I have to take a drink. So I was trying to find something happy for Halloween, but I couldn't really find anything for Halloween that was happy. So instead I figured I'd go with some news, and this will be really quick for me. This is about comes from BBC News. Let me zoom in again. No Squid Game Halloween customs, New York schools say. 3 primary schools in New York State have banned Halloween costumes from the hit Netflix series Squid Games over fears that they could glorify violence. The South Korean thriller series tells the story of dead-ridden people competing for a huge cash prize in a deadly series of children's game. Now I'm gonna go down because I think that just talks about the okay, no. It's gory content that has prompted the schools to email parents about the show violent message. Okay, so they're saying it's gory content. So the school has actually emailed parents about the show's message. Sorry, I got lost there for a second, and I read this article earlier. They said Squid Game outfits at school events would be inappropriate. Schools in New York, Fayetteville Manlius School District, have guidelines banning Halloween outfits with items that can be interpreted as weapons and those that are too gory or scary. Its superintendent, Dr. Craig Tice, told CBS News. He said pupils had been reenacting scenes from the series at break times, and principal had warned parents that games associated with violent behavior are not appropriate. In the US, the series is rated for mature audiences by Netflix, meaning that the show may not be suitable for ages 17 and under. But some parents are reportedly unhappy with the school's uniform or the school's costume ban. It's a costume. Just don't let your kids watch the show, one woman told CBS. Another parent called the ban overbearing. In England, teachers have warned about children as young as 6 acting out games from the series. Early this month, Central Broadshire Council told parents to be vigilant about the dangers of their children replicating games from the Squid Games and program. Now, this is all I'm going to say. I still haven't seen Squid Games, and I heard that Netflix is going to be changing certain scenes due to outcry. I don't know if that's 100% true. I hope they don't do that, or I don't know if they've already done it. I still haven't seen Squid Games, but my daughter, who is younger, she's still in elementary school. She hasn't seen the series either, but there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that she's seen, and she loves the outfits, and she loves, well, I shouldn't say she loves, but she likes the outfits and the costumes that they wear. Now, and I'm obviously talking about these costumes, which apparently are the people who are there to keep track of how the game goes, and they're the enforcers. Like I said, I haven't seen the series, and I need to sit down and watch it, but it's just a costume. Does it need to get banned? I don't think so. I don't think my daughter has asked me to watch this, and I have not let her, and I don't think that I would let her watch this. And parents need to understand that they should be monitoring what their kids watch. Do I think the costumes need to be banned? No, I don't think the costumes need to be banned. I think that parents do need to monitor their kids and what they're watching, but I don't know if some of this content is on YouTube, so maybe that's where they're getting it. But again, I'm just going to stick to the costumes here, and they should not be banned. I think the schools banning certain costumes, it's ridiculous. but I can understand why, because it's all about keeping kids safe and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But at the end of the day, it's Halloween. Why does it matter? Maybe the school shouldn't even have costumes to begin with, or people bringing costumes to school anyways. And I talked about this on another live stream that I did, where another school was canceling their holiday parade in, I believe it was Salt Lake City or something like that. I don't remember. I have to go back and double check. But maybe kids shouldn't be allowed to wear these costumes to school. If the parents want to buy it for their kids, go ahead and buy it. It's just a costume. I like the costume. I think it's cool. If I saw a kid wearing this, I'd be like, yeah, all right. And I need to sit down and watch Squid Games, and I'm going to do that. You know what? I'm going to start watching it tonight just to start watching it. So with that being said, I'm going to end it here. I think that's going to be the end for me for the news recast for tonight. Happy Halloween. Go out and enjoy it. If you don't celebrate Halloween, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I hope you have some time to enjoy with your family, with yourself, with your friends, with your significant other, with whomever it is, whoever your partner is. Or if you just want to sit at home, play video games all weekend long, stay at home, play video games all weekend long. But I hope you guys have a good weekend, and let me know what you think in the comments. So good night. All right. So I think that's going to be it for a news recap tonight. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. Go to the bathroom, do what you got to do, stretch your legs. Let's take a quick 5-minute break. You know what? I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll see you guys in a few minutes, and take a quick bathroom break and stretch leg. BRB. All right. We are back. We're getting into our gaming here. What happened to my camera? It got darker all of a sudden. No, it didn't get darker. I know exactly what it is. You need to give me like a side light to kind of put over on this side to shine on my face. Subscriber alert. Let's turn down the music. So I'm gonna have to check, like I always do, to make sure that you guys can hear the game audio, because for some reason, I don't know. There you go. Is that better? Does that seem better? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably get me a small little fill light on this side, kind of shine on my face. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the gameplay and see what we got going on for tonight. Last week it wasn't that good. I didn't really get into any good games last week. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. So I'm gonna keep this in like I always do, to monitor. And let's see what we can get into here. Here we go again. Yeah, problem is that I forgot to turn this on. So give me a second. It's gonna let me see. There we go. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna keep this in my ear. And let's see what our weekly missions are. I don't know, for some reason last week's games, they weren't that good. Hopefully this week's a little bit better. Let me make sure my game audio is on. Says it is. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this gameplay. Hopefully this week's a little bit better. All right, let's turn off the music here. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, why didn't nobody? I don't understand. Nobody's ever told me that Cobra Kai was really good. What is this? Am I playing the right Battlefield? I don't remember this. Give me a second. Oh, Battlefield 5. Okay. Well, let's go back in. So, like always, gotta make sure that you guys can hear everything. I'm looking at my sound stuff over here, but
capture and hold as many objectives as you can. We have now taken objective dog.
man, I haven't played in this.
Seize control of the objectives.
It's been a while. I feel like, am I playing Battlefield 5? I think this was from like Battlefield 1.
We have taken objective easy.
Got sniped.
Objective dog has been roasted.
Okay. Give me a second. Something weird. I got something weird going on. I don't know. I got something weird going on. There we go. Ah!
We are losing objective easy. We have lost objective easy.
Man, we're losing bad.
The enemy now controls all objectives.
You know, if I die again, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do what I was doing before. Son of a... Son of a bee. Okay, I can tell I'm gonna get pissed off in this round. I know I'm gonna get pissed off in this round. Where are we going? Where's the armory? There we go.
We can still turn this around.
No, I didn't want to pick it up. Drop it down. Let's go. see if I can. Damn it. That ain't gonna happen that way. No! No, why'd you wank me? Ah! Me. Oh, thank you.
They almost have us. Raise your game.
Oh man. Oh well. It's all good. It's all good. That wasn't a good game, but it's all good. Let's go back to my granola bar. Make sure you guys can hear everything. Capture 5 objectives. Complete. But oh, I didn't get a chance to see it. Normally I play as medic. You guys, let me know if y'all prefer me to do smaller newscasts, or if you guys want to talk about some of this stuff, we can come up another day that I can live stream and we can just talk about news only. But we'll see. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. You know what? Let's try it. Let's go. Let's go for it.
Soldiers, capture and hold as many objectives as you can.
habe eine Granate für Sie.
Ah! Damn.
Sanitäter! Ich bin erledigt. Helft mir!
We have taken objective
Erste Hilfe,
Amy,
Soldat!
soldiers. We have taken objective Delta.
Tank!
Melde feindlichen Panzerwagen!
We now secured enough objectives to control this battle.
You know what? Let me try it. Fuck it. I'm down. I'm down. Let me try it. Let me try it.
Objective Amy has been lost, soldiers.
Man, it left me way out there.
Soldiers, objective Bertha has been lost. Objective Friedrich is ours.
Oh no! Oh! Oh, why does it leave me so far out?
Friedrich has been lost to the enemy. Objective Anton has now been lost.
stupid. So stupid. I should have just blown the crap up, even if I would have blown myself up. I got stuck right in front of him.
Objective Emil is now ours.
Oh, I came back on as medic. Darn it.
We have lost objective Caesar.
Oh no, I came back on as engineer. Damn. All right. Oh, let's take the tank then.
Good work. Objective Dora is ours. Attention, we have lost objective Emil. We have lost objective Bertha soldiers. Good show, objective Anton take. Achtung jetzt! Erobert endlich das verdammte Ziel! Take objective Bertha!
Just go back to my granola bar. All right, let's play this.
Hilfe!
Son of a B. Woo! Whoa! No! Damn. Ah. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, no, I did it again. Oh, well. Oh shit, sorry dude.
We now have control of objective Anton. Wir brauchen Rauchbeschuss auf diese Position, Soldat. Be warned, objective Emil has been lost.
Tank and E. Son of a...
Good job, objective Caesar is ours. Attention, we are losing objective Bertha.
I thought I hit the damn thing. I thought I hit the parachute. Ah.
Hear this, objective Bertha has been lost.
Respekt, Soldat! Ich lade nach!
ここは危ないぞ。
Good. Objective Dora is ours now.
Look there! Time to meet the maker.
Nope, nope, nope. Last time I went that way, I messed up big time.
Stay turn this around.
Did I blow myself up? Did I blow myself up? I don't know.
Be aware, we have lost Objective Dora.
Ich muss nachladen!
Get out of there! Son of a B!
Seht euch das an! Gefährlich, oder? Seht ihr? Ihr müsst vorsichtig sein! Das da! Dort müsst ihr vorsichtig sein! Seht ihr das? Verdammt gefährlich! Ich leg dich zusammen!
We are losing Objective Anton. We've lost Objective Anton. The enemy is now controlling all the objectives.
I still killed him. I should have waited a little bit longer. I should have waited a little bit longer. Oh.
Good job. We've taken objective Emir. Be aware, we have lost objective Bertha.
Damn, landmines.
Good job. We've taken objective Gustav.
Oh shit, we're about to lose this round. I better go play.
We have taken objective Dora.
Mm.
They almost have us. Fight harder. We have now taken objective Bertha. We have lost objective Gustav.
Son of a bitch!
Alert, we are losing objective Bertha. We have taken objective Friedrich. Objective Caesar is now ours. We have lost objective Bertha. Well done, we have taken objective Anton.
目標に近づけるな。
Ah.
Good work. Objective Bertha taken. Objective Dora is now ours, soldiers.
Das ist gefährlich.
We no longer have control of Objective Gustav.
Das Ziel eingenommen.
We have taken Objective Emil. We've now lost Objective Anton. Objective Friedrich has now been lost. Objective Gustav is now ours. Listen to me, we are losing Objective Gustav.
Son of a bitch.
Soldiers, we have lost Objective Gustav.
These are not good games. Things are not going well for me on this. Be right back. Sorry about that. Had to go to the bathroom. Oh, I don't want to be squad leader. Not a lot of people playing. A lot of people aren't playing this, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I want to see if I can try to I don't know. See if I can try to blow some up with the car. You supply yourself using one resupply drop. Revive 10, kill 10. Let's play real quick. Um, there we go. play as medic real quick.
Capture and hold the objectives, as many as possible, soldiers.
Das da! Dort müsst ihr vorsichtig sein! Aufpassen! Da ist Gefahr!
Ah. Where we going? Where we going? Let's see.
We have taken objective Friedrich.
Habt ihr das gesehen? Seid vorsichtig! Achtung jetzt! Das ist gefährlich! Seht ihr? Ihr müsst vorsichtig sein!
We are losing objective Emil.
Seht ihr das? Verdammt gefährlich! Genau da! Gefährlich!
Seht ihr das? Verdammt gefährlich!
No, we have lost objective Emil.
How? How?
Objective Friedrich has been lost, soldiers.
Well, that didn't go well for me. No, we're about to lose. I need to go revive some people.
We have taken objective Beta.
Hier, erste Hilfe für dich.
Soldiers, we are nearly beaten.
Vielen Dank dafür.
We are losing objective Dora. We have lost objective Beta.
Thank you.
Well done. We have taken objective Anton.
Erste Hilfe. Damit wird's gehen. Da bist du ja wieder.
Damn it. Man. No bueno. No bueno. These games are freaking not good. Is a price if anybody wants to stay in same squad as me. Kill or assist in killing 20 enemies. See if we can do that one. See if we can do that one. I think we might be able to get there. I think we might be able to do that one. I think if anything, we might be able to do that one. Oh, this is the one that I like. Oh, okay. I might be sniping in this one.
Capture and hold as many objectives in the area as possible. The first enemy soldier has
I don't know.
been eliminated.
I don't know. Yep, I'm probably gonna start sniping on this one.
Look there!
The enemy has taken control of the battle.
You owe me one!
Still kicking. We have control at Objective Fox.
That should help.
Here, keep this handy.
Good. Keep them suppressed. That's it.
Come on now!
Damn! Oh, that's danger there. We have secured Objective Able. We have established control at Objective Charlie.
Ah! Damn it. How did he run so fast? Let me try sniping for a little bit.
Our forces now control Objective Fox.
Order is to take this objective.
Enemy tank up ahead. Hostile tank up ahead.
Let's work together. You have them in cover.
Can't get a clear shot.
We've established control at Objective Baker. We have charge of Objective Fox. The enemy has broken our hold at Objective Baker. Objective Able is now under our control. We have secured Objective Dog. Objective Fox is no longer under our control. The enemy has control of Objective Able. We've secured Objective Baker. Objective Easy is under our control.
I heard him coming too. I heard him coming too, but I thought he was probably somebody who spawned on me. Damn. Damn. I heard him coming too, and I just For some reason, I thought it was somebody from my squad, but apparently everybody in my squad is gone. Son of a bitch.
Objective Baker is under our control. We must shift the momentum of this battle.
Okay. What do I call artillery strike?
Need a supply drop here at these coordinates.
Your gear is on the way, soldier. We've taken control of Objective Able. We have lost Objective Charlie. Objective Able is no longer under our control.
Let's get out of here. Let's go somewhere.
We have taken objective easy.
Trying to see if I could figure.
We have control of objective Fox. We have control of objective Charlie. Beware, we no longer have charge at objective easy. Objective Fox has been lost.
Spotted one of their assault troopers.
Objective Fox has been secured.
I knew I should have taken my eyes off of that. I knew it.
The enemy has broken our hold at
God
objective
damn.
Charlie.
Lost the objective!
Vous avez reçu une promotion. Bravo.
We now have control of objective easy. Let's not lose it to the enemy.
Grenade going out!
Ah.
Our forces now control objective Dog.
We're taking that objective! base over there. Look over there.
Seriously.
You must hurry or we will be defeated. We lost objective Fox.
Make use of these.
We have charge of objective Charlie. Alert. We have lost our control of objective Easy.
We must take control of that objective. Take these with you.
We have taken control of objective Baker.
Need to capture that objective.
Objective Dog is under enemy control.
All right, let's take a quick 5-minute break, or a quick break. I gotta go to the bathroom. We are back. I don't know. Let's see if we can do something here. Let's see if we can do something here. What do you guys think?
We control all objectives.
What are what do I have to do here? By yourself. Win 3 rounds of any game mode. That's not gonna happen. But either way, I would have to go through that unless I get this. So let me try to go for that. So let's go there.
Not you and hold the objectives, as many as possible. Objective Baker has been lost.
They're in a tank and Baker. Damn it.
We have now taken Objective Baker.
How? Thank you. Thank you.
Halfway there, and we are winning this.
On my way, buddy. On my way. son of a bitch.
We now have objective easy.
Damn it.
Soldiers, objective easy has been lost.
Wonder if I can jump off of here.
Well done. We have taken objective Able.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Woo!
Fine work. Objective easy is now ours. Be alert. Objective Charlie has been lost.
Need to get some health. Damn it.
Attention, we are losing objective easy.
I pressed the wrong button.
Be aware that we have lost objective.
I pressed the wrong button. Alright. I jump off of here. Can I jump off of here? Get some health over here. Get some ammo. Wait. Damn it. Capture this before I try it.
Nearly beaten them. Keep going. We have lost objective Charlie.
Damn it, he got me with the bazooka. I thought it was me again. I thought it was me again. Damn it. My KDR sucks. What is this? Kill yourself for 500 health. I'm gonna try to do that. You know, I ordered. Sorry, give me a second. I apologize. I ordered my costume online 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And the company said it was coming from Australia. At least the company that I thought that I was buying from said that it was coming from Australia. Well, apparently that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. My costume, either two things happened. Either it was a Chinese company that was posing as an Australian company in order to get people to buy stuff. Now, I didn't know that. So when I ordered the costume, I thought I was buying directly from Australia because it said 7 to 15 day shipping. And I've bought some stuff from Australia before, Japan, Europe, and all that. And I've usually gotten it within about 15 days or so, give or take, right? But this thing shipped out of China, and I ordered this on the 12th of October. They held it, before they shipped it, it took them 5 days. They didn't ship it out, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 6 days before they shipped it. But it made it to California on the 21st. It went through customs. It cleared customs by the 22nd. And then it just sat in California for a whole week. For a whole week, it sat there. And they didn't ship it out of California until yesterday. On the 28th, because now it's today's the 30th. So they didn't ship it out of California until the 28th. And it just sat there in California for a whole week. So now, I don't know if I'm going to get my custom in time for Halloween. So I might not be dressing up. I'm hoping that I get it here sometime today, but I highly doubt it. I guarantee I'll get it one day late.
Capture and hold the objective. Objective Charlie is secure.
And I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping that I get it in time.
That's an enemy tank.
Dog has been secured.
Ah, I was paying close attention to that one guy. Oh well. What is it that I have to do? I'm not even sure. Heal yourself for 500 health. Win 3 rounds of any game. Okay, so let's go as medic real quick. You know what? No.
Regardez, un véhicule ennemi. Oh, bon sang. Oh,
Enemy machine gun.
We have lost our hold of objective Baker. Objective George is now under our control.
Need to be careful there.
What are you shooting at me for?
Can't move. You're still in. Just help me.
Damn it.
We are losing control of Objective George.
Keep your eyes over there.
We've lost Objective George.
Un cadavre de plus. L'ennemi me piégeait. Au secours!
We now have control of Objective George.
Vous ne m'échapperez pas!
Explosives are pounding down.
Ils rentrent comme des chiens!
Damn it.
Yes, no!
It's okay. It's okay.
J'ouvre le feu sur l'ennemi!
We have taken Objective Easy.
Faut qu'on bouge! Replie!
Help me. Somebody. Please.
We have control
That
of
sucks.
Objective Fox.
Oh. Oh well, it's gonna be the last game I play tonight anyways.
Machine gun. Look out. There's trouble here.
Damn it. Heal yourself for 500. I need to do that. How in the F did I not kill that mofo? Thank you.
Take control of the objective. Hey, look out over here.
Ah, I didn't see that guy. How the hell did I not see the guy? How the hell did I not see him? Thank you.
We have charge of objective Charlie. We have the objective. Alert. We have lost our control of objective easy.
Now I can tell you I picked up the wrong thing because I didn't want the katana. Is that what that is on there?
Objective dog is secure.
Gotta keep an eye on that tank.
Gotta keep an eye on that tank.
Box has been secured. We have secured objective easy. We've lost control of objective dog. The battle is nearly won.
Danger lies over there.
Make a half-track ready for pickup.
Airstrike inbound, soldier. Be ready.
Grenade out!
He plays like me, he runs.
We've lost our control of objective one.
Ah! Yes. Ah. Woo. Ah, all right. It's a good game. It's a pretty good game. I'll give it that. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to call it a night there. As much as I would love to continue playing, I have to wake up in a few hours. So whew. What's up with this camera? Like it's looking, I don't know, it's like it's sitting lower than it was before. I don't know. I know I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it. I'm gonna have to switch the way that camera is sitting right now. Anyways, let me, sorry, I'm trying to back out of the game on the PlayStation. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight because I have to be up early. Turn that down. So I have to be up early in the morning. So I'm gonna have to call it a night for tonight. Tell me what you guys think about what we talked about and discussed this evening, and anything else that you may think you might want to discuss in the future. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this evening and the gameplay from tonight. And then hopefully I can have more variety. There you go. Yeah. Hopefully I can have more variety in the future. I'm gonna try to see if I can work on my audio and work on a few other things. This month of November is gonna be extremely busy for me. When I mean extremely busy, I mean it's gonna be extremely busy. So I'm gonna try again for next Friday to get in another live stream and possibly get some more gameplay, and then I don't know, maybe get some news. That I'm trying to stay away from, like the very political stuff, but I don't know. At the beginning of this year, I kind of said to myself, I'm staying away from anything political, and I'm gonna move away from all that. But it seems like I'm getting slowly back into it. I'm getting sucked back into it. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, but hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight. I'm gonna see if I can get me like a little light over here, kind of just shining this way, and figure something out to give me some more backlight. I don't know, it looks a little dark to me. I don't know, you guys let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I hope you guys enjoy the weekend. Have a good Halloween. Happy Halloween. If you don't celebrate Halloween, then enjoy your weekend and have fun. For me, it's going to be a long weekend because we celebrate Dia de los Muertos again as well. So that kind of starts on October 31st and carries for 3 days after. So we'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. If you're going trick-or-treating, be careful. Don't eat too much candy and have fun and enjoy your weekend, even if you don't go trick-or-treating. All right. Have a good weekend, you guys. Sleep well, and I'll see y'all next week.